So we're going to start seated. However is comfortable. Resting your hands either in your lap or on your knees, and then drawing the crown of the head up, gently closing the eyes and relaxing the belly. Just keeping the breath through the nose. Just taking those few moments to check in with your breath. Check in with your body. Let things go from the day that you don't need to hang around. Just being aware of those sounds and sensations that are around you. And even if there is noise or distraction, just acknowledging it. Keeping that focus back onto your breath, back onto your body. Allowing the shoulders to still be nice and relaxed. Limiting the movement when you breathe around the neck and the shoulders. Take a twist round to the right, so bring the right hand behind you, left hand to right knee. Turn in the torso. And then round to the left. And then come back to centre. Bringing yourself onto your back. And hugging your knees into your chest. Then either rocking from side to side or circling the knees just for a moment, just to tune in with the body. And then let the left leg go long, anchoring it to the floor, and hug the right knee into the chest. And move the right foot however you want to. Just allow all those clicks and creaks to get out of the foot. And then take the knee over to the left and extend that right arm out. And allow that twist. Again, the torso. Come back to centre, swap the knees. Let the right leg go long, hug the left knee in. Circling the left foot. And then take that knee across to the right, extend that left arm. You might even go all the way onto that right side. And then come back to centre. Bring the right knee in to meet left. And then give yourself a little bit of a rock to come up to seated. Bring the soles of the feet together, and just for a moment, just give the feet a little bit of a rub whilst they're in front of you, if you can, if they're not as filthy as mine. Just waking up the feet. then sweep both arms up overhead, stretching nice and tall. Take a nice inhale and then exhale, fold forward. Cupping the toes, drawing the chin towards the chest, and allowing yourself to just fold over. Keeping that breath just through the nose. And then bring a gentle head roll, just to release anything in the head and the neck. Lifting the chest, sweeping the legs round and bringing yourself into a tabletop position. And just take the right knee out and circle nice and slowly. One direction and then change direction. And then take the foot all the way up to the sky. Imagine you're putting that footprint on the ceiling. Pull the heart through so you can feel a little bit of stretch in that tummy. Take a nice inhale and then you draw the knee into your chest and curl that spine. Push the floor away from you. Take the foot up to the sky. Pull the heart through. And then draw that knee into the chest. Curling the back. One more. And then draw that knee into the chest. And then you're going to take the foot out to the side. So you can feel that stretch on the inside of that leg. And then you start to take your chest towards the floor. So you can start by taking your elbows down. Or if you can go a little bit further, you can reach the hands further forward and start to melt the chest down. Or you can start to walk the hands to that right foot. Giving yourself plenty of options to what feels good. Where you want to feel that stretch. How much you want to move. And then walk those hands back, all the way back so the wrists are underneath the shoulders, having that nice flat back. And then take that straight leg behind you. Nice. Just take a moment, then extend the opposite arm. Just creating that nice long line. You're just going to hold the position for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the hand and the knee down, circle the left knee out to the side. And then change direction to take the knee back and bring it round. And then kickstanding it out to the side. You're right, Jane, I should have done the knee into the chest, but we'll go back there. Come down to the elbows, or reach the arms forward. Again, depending on how much you want to feel that stretch. And then you've got that option to walk those hands around to that left foot. walking the hands back, and then keeping the wrists underneath the shoulders, taking that leg straight out behind you, and then footprint on the ceiling. Pull the heart through, take an inhale and then exhale. Going to draw the knee into the chest, curling the back. Taking the foot up to the sky, pull the chest through, and then knee into chest, pushing the floor away. One more, take that foot up to the sky, and then draw the knee into the chest. And then take the leg straight out behind you, keeping strong in that left arm, and extend the opposite arm. And we're just going to hold the balance, try not to hold the breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the hand and the knee down, tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up to the sky, and find yourself into downward dog. Trying to create a nice flat back, so try and bring the tummy to the top of the thighs. Allow the head to relax. If you feel inclined to pad one heel down then the other, you can. And then you're going to bring the weight all the way forward into that plank position. Lower the chest and the chin down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, child's pose. Bring the hips over the heels, reach the arms forward. Take the left hand towards the left hand edge of the mat, and then bring the right hand on top of the left. You can feel that stretch down the right side of the rib cage. And then take the hands over to the right hand side of the mat, bring the left hand on top of the right. And then back to centre. Lift in the chest. Coming on to your knees. And then just bringing the hands to the lower part of your back, and imagine you're trying to draw the elbows back together. So you're trying to draw the elbows to meet, so that opens up your chest. Tucking the toes here if you need to, and lifting the heart up. Nice. If you can always reach for your heels, but just be careful of that lower back. You can always try one, then the other. And then you're going to sweep the right arm up and across, so it's stretching out that side. Keeping the left hand either on the heel or on the small of your back. You're going to lower your bum to your heels, sweep the hands round and swap sides. So the right hand comes to the right heel or the small of the back. Again, be careful of that lower back. And then lower the hips to the heels again, sweep the arms round. Left hand to the left heel or the small of the back. And again over to the right. And then over to the left. And then lowering the hips to the heels, untucking the toes, coming on to the shins. Interlace the hands behind your back. Draw them down to the earth. And just gently move that head and that neck again. Draw the chin towards the chest and side to side. And then release the hands, coming on to your bottom and sweeping your legs round. Straightening the left leg and then bringing the right foot over the top. With the option you can bring this left heel round, depends how much you're able to do. And again, we're going to lift the chest and twist round, so reach the arms up overhead, take the inhale and then twist round to the right. Bring the right hand behind you and see if you can slide the tricep of that left arm onto that right knee. So you're just trying to turn the heart around, supporting yourself with that right hand behind you, just trying to turn. Feeling that stretch probably in the right glute. But try not to put any tension around the head and the neck, so you're not trying to crank the head around. And then come round to the left for a counter twist. So keep the legs as they are, left hand behind, bring the right arm onto the inside of the right knee and turn that heart around. And then come back to centre. Uncross those legs, feet flat, knees bent. We're going to come into reverse box. So bring your fingertips behind you, hands behind you, fingertips in towards the body, and then lift the hips up to the sky. And you're either going to let the head go back or draw the chin towards your chest. Don't hold the breath. Try and keep the bum nice and high. And then slowly lower. Straightening the right leg this time. And bringing that left foot over the top. That's what happens when you have a week off, isn't it? So you can slide that right foot in towards that left hip. Reach the arms up overhead, take the inhale. Twist round to the left with your exhale, then bring the left hand behind you and see if you can slide that tricep to the outside of that left knee. Turning the heart around, not trying to use the neck and the head to move the body. Your lift in the heart. And then going round to the right, bring the right hand behind you, that left arm to the inside of the left leg, turning the heart around. And then back to centre. Uncrossing those feet again, feet flat, hands behind you, fingertips in towards the body, knees bent, pushing the hips up to the sky, into that reverse box. Again, allowing the head to go forward or letting the head rest back. And then slowly lower the bottom down, bringing the chest and the torso all the way down. Keep the feet flat and the knees bent and just hug that right knee in. Bring it in wide. And then take a hold of the foot, take it up to the sky. So find that half a happy baby. And then resting that ankle onto the left thigh to come into that reclined pigeon. So pulling through either on behind the left thigh or on top of the knee as you draw it into your body. And then gently release. Take the right foot to the floor, bring that left knee nice and wide into your body, taking a hold of the foot to find that half a happy baby. just keep holding the knee, hugging it in wide. And then resting that ankle onto that right thigh and either pulling through behind the thigh or on top of the knee. Gently release that hold, taking both knees wide into the chest and finding that full happy baby, or just keep hold of the knees, hugging them in, or take a hold of the feet, taking them up to the sky. Releasing the feet and let the legs stretch long and stretch the arms up over your head. Take a hold of the left wrist and just bring it over to the right. And then take a hold of the right wrist and bring it over to the left. And then release the arms by your side, either palms facing up to the sky or palms facing down, and just take the feet and the legs from side to side, just gently rocking them into your body. Take the head and gently rock it from side to side. And then just allow the movement to stop. Bringing the attention to the breath coming in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing the tongue to the drop to the base of your mouth. Softening the face. Releasing any tension that you might be holding on to. And again, even if there's distractions around you, just try and bring the attention back to your breath. Noticing that rise and fall of your chest, that release and expansion of your belly. The sense of calm travelling throughout your body. Allowing the body and the mind to relax, release, and let go. Allowing the breath become a little deeper, a little noisier. mind wanders, just bring it back to your breath. Gently start to bring that awareness into your fingers and your toes, your wrists, your ankles, allowing your body to move however it wants to move, allowing yourself to feel more awake and more present. As you hug your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. Allowing yourself to drop to one side. And slowly start to bring yourself into a comfortable seat. Again, relaxing the neck and the shoulders. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Head back to centre. Inhale as you shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And then with an exhale, sighing out of your mouth and letting your shoulders drop. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. One more, inhale. Exhale. Bring the palms together at your heart centre. May you feel safe and loved, at peace and ease. Namaste.